Oh, you want to do it?
No, you do it. No, you do it.
Oh, because I'm saying I'm feeling kind of amped. That's all.
All right, don't do it. The blunt has
Yo,
it,
what's
bro.
good, everyone? What's
ahead,
up to another episode of the Mossin podcast? Here with the boy Dreday. We got Marcus, Nick.
Did you just do that?
Yeah.
You just represented yourself in third person?
Yeah.
You're the boy?
I said your boy Dreday.
Oh, I thought you said you're here with the boy.
Oh no, I was saying you're here with your boy. Well, I don't know. I forgot what I said now.
I heard the boy.
No, I was saying your boy because I'm the guy. But
This blunt has this guy. Eh?
Yo, the blunt has me, bro. I told you, it has me feeling nice right now. So I'm just trying to ride this energy.
That's good, man. I wasn't here last podcast, so
Yeah,
how was it?
The show must go on. Almost like the Raptors' actual motto, next man up. So, shout out to Nigel for filling in the role. We had a nice little pod. We talked about, what's her name, Sweetie?
Yeah. Sweetie, yeah.
Talked about Sweetie now being single. Because that's a big thing in the media right now still.
Yeah, it still is. I mean, who's going to fill the spot in buying that many Birkin bags? Have you guys seen the price of a Birkin bag before?
I seen it the other day still.
Yeah, Nigel showed you?
Yeah, it was like $48K.
I'll never forget.
I think it was like the 2016 one.
Bro, I was talking to this girl one time. I said, yo,
48K.
some shit. I brought up some shit about Teflon. I'm like, I'll get that. Fuck it.
Mm-hmm.
And then after she said some shit about Birkin, I'm like, all right, check the website. Curiosity, just curiosity type shit.
Guess you see what going.
Yo, that shit is a fucking down payment on a whole house.
Yo,
if not more.
Facts.
I couldn't believe my eyes.
Yeah, that's like some man's whole salary for the year.
That's a whip. It's a whip, bro.
Yeah,
it's a whip. It's a whole whip.
That's a whip. That's a whip after taxes and stuff. Yeah,
it's a fucking. It's a Lamborghini.
What?
Wait, why is it?
Some of them are 100K. Some of those bags are 100K.
Oh yeah, bro, it's a mud. People are here rocking cars on their around on their shoulder, like it's nothing.
Yo,
that's just so crazy.
That's crazy.
That's what I'm saying. Like people are out here just dropping guap like it's like that. But yo, if you got the money, why not? If I got the guap, I'm copping a thing of Birkin. Yo,
why the fuck?
Well, not anything. It has to be like.
I was about to say.
Has to be like my thing or something like that.
I swear Drake low key collects.
Yeah, he said in the track.
I even seen him say it in an interview too.
Yeah,
he collects all these rare ass were they Birkins or Hermes?
I think some are Birkins, but I know he was saying he's saving them for Miss Right.
Yeah,
and I'm like, damn, bro, that's
I'm
wild.
pretty sure you could do that same shit with one of them Birkin bags.
Yeah, and worst case scenario, even if he doesn't Miss Right doesn't want that, it still holds its value.
It still holds its value, yeah.
Which is crazy.
Speaking of these bags, yo, is it Guess? I think it was Guess. They fucking stole the Teflon bag whole design. The whole fucking design. I don't know if you guys seen a Teflon bag, but their popular bags, they have this distinguished look to them. They just have the two long straps and then have the two smaller straps, and they just have the signature T inside of this. I don't remember the logo, but it's like a C. It looks like a C or some shit like that. But it's very distinguishable. You could tell that it's a Teflon bag.
Mm-hmm.
And then Guess took their whole fucking bar.
I made it less.
They did the whole... No, not less. They copied the same exact shit.
What that means, they're selling it for less right now.
I didn't check the price, but I was just like, that shit's crazy. They fucking took the whole idea, took the T out, and just put the G inside the middle. It on the bag, on the front of it, it's the logo is what's the word to use here? It's like it's imprinted into the fucking into the bag.
Mm-hmm.
So it looks like it's pushing out, instead of just putting a badge there. And Guess did the same exact thing.
That's what you gotta do sometimes, bro. You gotta steal another man's art, just slap your name on it in your blood.
Yo, I don't know. I don't know. Still, that just seemed like
that's what
it's one thing to copy the bag, right?
Mm-hmm.
But they took the whole down to the logo
Yeah.
Like their whole style. Like I could maybe argue like, yeah, fine, the design is popular, and maybe there's people who
But
can't
it's probably
afford.
also the inside too that's different.
I mean, dude, when you look at the bag, it's a complete ripoff. I'll find the pictures later on, but it's fucking hilarious. I just thought I'd bring that up because that's funny.
But I feel like that's what they would say, like,
What, that's just different inside.
Like, yeah, the inside isn't the same.
Different materials.
From the moment they took, like, I would say the moment they took the design of the bag, that's when it's already like it's plagiarized. You know what I mean? It's a stolen idea. And then they went as far as to like make the fucking logo look just like the Teflar logo. It's so funny.
It's just with a G.
It's just with a G. And yeah, as I said, I could defend it possibly if the logo wasn't there. If the G wasn't there and it was just the bag, I'd be like, okay, like a lot of people do that. Like H&M has like Vans that look like Vans, but they aren't Vans.
Yeah, and they're selling for like $10, $15.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They have popular designs that are cheaper, and I'm cool with that. Cause some people can't afford the more expensive shit. So, but Guess just ripped this whole idea.
Guess is like, let me hold that.
Let me good at that.
I wonder what's gonna
idea,
happen,
bro.
though. Like, I wonder if they're gonna try, like, Teflon's gonna try to sue them or something.
Of course, Hondo P. I feel like they're definitely big enough to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Like I remember when there was this person, I can't remember who their name was or whatever, but he was making like these custom SBs, these Nike SBs, and he had like the Freddy Krueger as like he blended the Nike logo with the with like the Jason mask.
Yeah.
And like
that's
all
pretty
this other
hard.
shit. And it, for the sake of art, it looked cool.
Okay.
Oh, you looked it up? The Teflar thing?
Yeah, as soon as I'm looking at the Teflar. Okay.
Fucking funny.
Yeah.
What does it look like? Oh, okay. I think I've seen this before.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've seen those stuff.
But what I was saying was Nike basically sued the guy like, yo, you can't sell these. Like, that's a complete ripoff of like our shit.
Yeah.
And especially because I think he tampered with the logo too, so I think that's even more of a clause.
Damn. Yeah, I know that certain companies have like those like kind of like restrictions with their logos,
like a patent and everything. Yeah, and I would assume that Teflar has that patent, so Guess can't do that shit.
It'd be kind of hard to like, I guess, even patent like that.
The design,
like the design. Like,
of course, it is easy.
You think so?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't think it's that easy.
I don't know, man.
Well, okay,
I feel like when it comes to bags and
when
stuff
it comes
like
to
that,
dimensions, you can't say that's like
because they probably made their dimensions like a look off just to
like just to
just for like legal purposes.
Yeah,
and stuff.
you're right, and I guess that's what I was saying. Like that, I guess because I've seen people get away with it.
Yeah, man's get away with it. Yo.
And
it's almost like
that's what I said, to that extent. But them even going downright to copying the fucking logo.
Yeah,
like fam, it's basically a parody bag.
Yeah. It's almost like in Come to America, how the guy started his own knockoff McDonald's.
Oh, McDowell's?
Yeah, McDowell's.
Yo, that was a funny menu. The man said they got the McDouble and we have the what do you say?
Yeah.
The McDowell or some shit. I don't
Something
remember.
like that.
That's actually crazy.
It's the same bag.
But yo, if you look at the smaller strap though, the smaller strap looks a bit smaller on the Guess bag.
On the Guess bag, yeah, and the handle looks like longer.
Yeah, so
it's very identical. You're not gonna like.
It's identical still.
Like from afar, you're gonna be
you're gonna
like,
second guess it.
Yeah,
you're definitely.
You look at it, you be like, that's hard.
It's like, oh damn, you gotta go. Oh,
no,
is that a G?
You got the G on that? No.
It's like, hold on, is this supposed to be a T? Yo, don't watch that. We flip the bag around.
Defect.
Yeah, I gotta return it. You pull up to the next party, see it again.
Oh, you never heard of this? It's the Guess Teflar collab. That's how you gotta freak it. You gotta say it's a collab.
It's actually facts.
Oh no. This one is Guess collab, yo. They put the certain shit inside the middle.
It's like, oh, you don't have that? It's like, oh man, I'm sorry to hear.
Oh, you didn't hear about the collab?
It's like, yeah, it's very low key. Only a few places got it. You gotta go to Guess.
You gotta order it from Japan.
You gotta go to
They only
Canada.
had it in the Japan store. I have a plug out there.
It's like I got a guy. Can you get me one? Hell no, man. I gotta see because it was doing hard enough to get this one. It's like
That's how
damn.
Galen got a freak. It's so
Yeah, you gotta finesse it, bro. You gotta make people think that it's more sick than it actually is. Because it's not about what it's worth. It's about what people are willing to pay for. That's a crazy thing. But yo, did you guys end up watching Coming to America too?
No, but I watched Justice League.
So let's talk about Justice League then.
I didn't watch either, so.
You didn't watch Justice League?
Nah.
So
Wait,
we're
what's
gonna-
Justice League on?
It's on Crave. Or
It's on HBO
yeah.
Max.
Yo.
So if you have Crave, you can watch it.
So it's a Crave thing. Sorry, Marcus, we're about to ruin this movie for you.
Oh
And-
damn! Spoilers. You might have to step out of the room.
Well, yo, but the thing is though,
Honestly, I don't even care. To be
is there
honest.
really spoilers though?
Nah, cause
Did you watch the
supposed-
first one?
I didn't watch any of them.
You didn't watch any of them?
Okay, so you're not really
Oh,
missing.
so you're not a DC man?
Not really.
Oh, okay, I feel that.
Not really.
Like,
When people told me it was trash, I was just like, all right.
do you watch like the
Maybe I'll watch
cartoons
that.
at least or something?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Watch
yeah.
anime, too.
Because I was gonna say that the animated DC,
Yeah, no, it
I
was
think
hard.
I think it's elite, hands down. I don't think
I watched Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman was actually sick.
the first one.
Yes.
I can't.
I watched Aquaman. I liked Aquaman.
I didn't watch
Uh,
Aquaman.
You didn't like Aquaman?
Any movie? No, I didn't watch them, but I've seen clips and shit. And I was just like, it doesn't even look entertaining. And I think it's because the people who are responsible for it, like, they just want to get the origin story for these guys out of the way,
Mhm.
so that the main movie that they're trying to work on, like the Justice League was supposed to be,
Yeah,
That's what I
they're
thought,
trying to
yeah.
focus their shit on that. Like whenever they have movies that I've noticed are one individual like character, I feel like it doesn't capture the essence of what they are. You know what I mean? I feel like if anything, I'm going into the Justice League movie now, but like you see how the Justice League movie kind of introduced all the characters again,
like one by one, and
one
stuff
by
like
one,
that.
and it kind of got like a brief history,
Yeah,
kind of.
like the only people we never got history was just Batman and Superman.
And
you know
and
Yeah, well, not even just that, because there's Batman versus Superman.
Yeah.
So like that's why like they've already made their origin stuff already. So that's why like they didn't really have to
But
like
no,
do it.
the
Because
only person who we didn't get info on was the Martian.
yeah,
Like that's about it. But other than that, we got a brief. And the reason I say this is because I guess if you want to cater to brand new fans, you want to do that type of thing. Like
Yeah.
introduce individual characters with their own movies. I think it's a waste of time. But personally, I think if these movies are gonna do something like that, I feel like they should just make that movie.
just make it like as long as like how this one was.
Yeah. Like
You might
and
as well.
But I understand why they would do it. You know,
You make more
split it
money
up,
too
make
and
more
everything.
money.
Yeah,
It supports the whole thing, but I personally think it's just easier because I'm just being, nitpicky. But I don't waste my time and watch the individual movies. Like I never watched the Wonder Woman movie. I only saw bits and pieces of the Aquaman movie.
mm-hmm.
I think the
Um,
Aquaman movie was actually pretty decent, to be honest with you.
I
It
watched
made me like Aquaman a lot more.
Mm.
'Cause I always never really liked Aquaman because he was a blonde and white guy.
I can't lie. The Justice League movie made me kind of like not like him. He was cool, but it made me aware to like what other powers he had.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I thought this nigga's nothing without water.
No,
So you can do-
he's sick.
Yeah, he can do other shit
He
without
can do
water.
other shit, yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
oh, okay. Like
He's strong as shit. Like people don't
it's like
realize
water's just his thing. Like,
Yeah, if
don't
he
get
gets-
near water.
If he gets near water, it's over.
Yeah, okay. Because I'm like, yo,
Because he can call the demons underground, and then like
yeah, okay. He has. Yeah, you don't want to fuck with him near
Nah,
water.
like I honestly I would say watch Aquaman. You actually be really surprised.
I haven't watched Aquaman mainly just
Watch
because like I just
You
don't
guys
like-
you guys watch Justice League but didn't watch
no, because
because
yo, the Justice League isn't about Aquaman.
I know it's not about
that's
Aquaman,
how-
but you didn't watch the origin story.
No,
though?
but that's how
I
they
knew
released it
about
though.
Aquaman,
Because like what they did is that they released Man of Steel, Batman versus Superman,
yeah.
and then they did I think Wonder Woman was the only one they did before Justice League, and then they made Justice League, and then they made Aquaman after Justice League. So that's kind of why a
Yeah, so
lot of
they're
this
idiots
stuff.
then, you know?
Yeah, so that's kind of why everyone's like, yo, like, why would you make Justice League? You shorten it,
Yeah.
and then you make everyone else's origin stories. Like that doesn't make sense.
Okay.
I didn't know the whole drama behind it. I just remember when it came out. I remember a boy was like talking about it, and then he just said it wasn't good, and I was like, okay, so there's no reason for me to watch it. I enjoyed Donna Justice with Batman versus Superman.
Mm-hmm.
Those man said they didn't like it, but I said, yo, I still fucked with it. I liked how Batman whooped his ass and everything, and then they teamed up. But now I had to refresh my memory about that whole movie because when I started the Justice League movie, I totally forgot that Superman died.
Yeah.
And I will say, I really enjoyed how they broke that movie down into parts because had they not did that,
Yeah.
I would have been so fucking bored out
I
of
feel
my
like
mind.
I feel like that part was very underrated. The fact that they broke it down to like different parts like that.
Yo, dude, if movies are gonna do 4 hour, I think anybody who's ambitious to do long ass movies needs to do parts.
Yeah.
Because when you break it down into bits and pieces, I could absorb it more. Like, okay, now I remember that happened at this time, that time, this time. Okay, cool. Now I get the whole movie.
And it kind of like gives you those little breaks to actually like step away from the movie too.
Yeah, I will say there was definitely parts where I was able to just leave the movie playing and just step to the washroom.
Yeah.
And come back. But yeah, the movie was, I give it like a good 8.5 out of 10 still.
I give it like a 10 still. I'm not even gonna front.
A whole ass
I
10?
give it a whole last 10 still. I'm
No,
not even a DC live action man, but watching that movie, like that whole full 4 hours, I was like, yo, if they dropped this the first time, then that would have been like, yo, Marvel had a run for their money. But the fact that they put it out like the shortened version and then they put this out on HBO, I feel like doesn't really give Marvel that much fear just because Marvel's going to look at it and be like, well, you guys didn't do it right the first time. And realistically, it's all about what you do the first time. The extended cut stuff is cool and all that.
I don't think it would have given Marvel a run for their money.
If they drop this first?
Yeah, well, I don't know. Marvel is just more of they have a more wider audience than DC does, in my opinion.
I feel like it's just mainly because they built that foundation for so long now.
Well, Marvel?
Yeah.
I guess.
Because like they had Iron Man.
Well, so you're saying this movie can go up against the first Avengers?
I think it can. I think the 4 hours can go up against the first Avengers.
The first Avengers was how long? Like, I mean,
I
are you
think it was
talking
like
about the Thanos one or?
No, I'm talking about like the first Avengers with like
Hell
Loki
no.
and everything.
Ew.
You don't think Justice League could compare?
Justice League would have beat that movie out the water.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If they drop this first,
But
and
then
then you compare it to the first Avengers,
but then you can't really do that because the first Avengers dropped so long ago.
but still you can still compare the two to a certain
Nah,
extent.
not
But when did the
really.
other Justice League come out?
Like years later.
Which Justice League you talking
The
about?
first one?
Like
The first one that they made before this one?
this is the same one.
I know it's the same one, but they basically made a shortened version.
Oh yeah.
And
So
that was like in what, 2017? No, I lied. 20.
it might have been 2017, 2018, around that time.
One of those years. And I'm just saying
the first
Avengers came out in
I think
what?
like 2013 maybe.
The first Avengers?
Yeah,
Yeah, somewhere around
maybe
there.
2013, 2012.
I don't know. I think both of them dropping at the same time would have.
If they dropped at the same time,
Flooded the market.
I think it's just hard to think about it because it's just a battle of which fans are gonna support the movie at that point.
I hear you.
That I could see the marketing tactic behind it. Who's gonna win the box office battle? This DC or Marvel? Who's the better
Yeah.
movie? Who's the better whoever? And it's like in my head, I'm thinking Marvel people would shoot the box office like
Oh yeah, 100%,
skyrocket. But
100%.
in terms of who would be
Are
the
you
better,
like a big comic guy though?
me?
Yeah.
No, and that's what I'm saying. Like just as a casual like fan,
Yeah.
looking at how the two universes have their fans, it's like Marvel just has a broader audience from age to diversity. They have
I
kids.
give you that.
They
I
have
definitely
kids.
give you that.
They have so much. They have so many characters where every fucking person could identify with. With DC, it's kind of like you're limited to a box.
Because a lot of people don't know who like
Yeah,
Martian is.
DC is like a tight knit family.
Yeah, like a
Yeah.
tight knit. Like you have
Yeah.
to, like with Marvel, it's like all right. If there isn't somebody you mainly fuck with, there's gonna be another hero or villain somewhere.
Because like everyone knows Captain America, everyone knows Iron Man, everyone knows Hulk and stuff like
No,
that.
I didn't give a fuck about that Black Widow character until
Until
I
she
still
came
don't give
on
a fuck.
Avengers.
But now she's in the Avengers, and it's like you have to see her face. They're making they're giving her own origin movie, which like it doesn't make sense to me.
I guess as a casual person, like a casual watcher of it, you
For
probably
a casual watcher, it's perfect. It's like, oh my gosh,
like Black Widow. But like there's people that read the comics and
Nah, but
they
this is
love
like
it.
it's comic shit though.
Yeah, that's
and
the thing.
Black Widow has her own shit.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's cool. And this is what I'm saying. Like, that's how much of an this is how big their audience is. Where like,
Oh, that you can
she can get a whole ass movie,
yeah.
right?
And she'll
Yeah,
get-
fine. Yeah, like she has her own shit, but I'm just saying like that's how strong Marvel's community is. Where like, yo, she can get her own movie. All these characters could get their own movie because so much people fuck with them.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas like DC and all them stuff is like cool, but like it's more darker, so you only have you're limiting your age range already.
That's facts though, because because like only I would say realistically they're targeting more for like probably like mid-teens and older.
And older adults,
Yeah.
like people who want to see like more crime,
More
like,
dark stuff,
more
more
dark crime shit rather than
little
petty
bit more
crimes like yo, we're
reality.
stealing and trying to take over something. Like
Yeah, like you basically, as you said, like you have a Thanos that's like, yo, I'm wiping out the whole universe. Compared to like you have like
a Joker who's trying to fuck with your head.
yeah, Joker's here being like, yo, I'm gonna cut their throat right in front of you, and
Yo.
then do it.
and then you have like Venom.
Or
And
at
thing,
the
and
end of the
then you would
movie.
have, who'd you have in?
Well, no, Venom is under Marvel.
I know, but like that,
Oh, do you mean
that
like the
attack,
darker
like,
side?
Yeah,
Yeah.
That, like that. No, what Venom plays because Venom is not necessarily a villain.
No, he's not a
like-
villain.
He's
He's like that.
anti-hero.
He's
Yeah.
anti-hero. Yeah.
Well, hold up. In the comics, he was a villain.
He wasn't really.
No, he just wanted to like.
He just wanted to fuck up Spider Man.
Just wanted to fuck up Spider-Man. To be honest with you.
Yeah.
And then they eventually like
the
realized-
villains
and
were
then,
cute.
and then when the Carnage came, then they
He had beef with
eventually-
Carnage.
Yeah. Then they
Because they're two
eventually, like,
symbiotes. And
yeah.
I remember that.
they're like, "Yo, Spider-Man, help me with Carnage, but I'm gonna still get your ass."
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a Goku and Vegeta type
yeah,
of thing, basically.
realistically.
What did you think about the nightmare shit in the movie?
I thought it was really sick. I like how they transitioned over it to basically make you feel like that was the future of like what was happening at that moment.
Well, do you think that is the future? Because I
Nah.
think it is.
I don't think it's the future.
Why?
Just because it's like I don't really see anything for Superman to really go berserk like before. Because before he was so confused, and the reason why that they had that reality was the fact that they thought that I guess Superman wouldn't really remember certain things to help them out, and then Lois Lane died, so then Darkseid ended up manipulating Superman to be like, "Yo, come deal with the Matas with me."
So, yo, I was watching. This is before I asked the group chat to kind of clarify.
Oh, I didn't even ask the group chat. I just stayed confused.
I hear you. But I had to know the answer for myself because as a casual fan, say for instance, like I remember that Flash has the ability to go back in time
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
reverse time.
or go forward in time because he's faster than light. So I remember in the Dawn of Justice movie where Flash came to Batman in a dream or some shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So a side of me was like, yo, what if that moment was just so fucked up for Batman, like when the Flash came, that like let's just say at the end of it, it was just because of Flash doing that, it just fucked with him so much that he thought it was a fucking dream. Because in the movie, he's like, yeah, I keep having this dream that
Something's coming or something's about to
something
happen.
bad is gonna happen, and he's like, yo, like I just remember Flash telling me that like, yo, Lois Lane is the key or some shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this during the movie, I'm like, oh, when they were showing that shit, like the nightmare shit, I was like, okay, maybe this was just showing an alternate version of what could happen if Lois Lane didn't exist, right?
Yeah.
But then it made me think. Right? In the Dawn of Justice movie, the Flash has on like a certain gear, right?
Yeah.
And
The look of helmet that he's rocking.
the
Yeah.
metal helmet shit.
Yeah.
Now in this Justice League movie, we already seen that he's able to go back in time, right?
When he like was it with the sword? No, it was with something else. It was when he was charging up the ship.
Basically, so we
Yeah.
seen the first time when he was trying to go touch the cube or whatever,
Yeah.
and then that shit reversed, and then he was able to touch it. That was the first time, and then the second time he noticed that he just has to go faster than light. So now that he knows that he can go faster, well, he can travel through time or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
In my head now, this would be this is where future him comes into play. Where like where future him is happening with the nightmare shit. So he's running back in time to go warn fucking Batman of Wagwan, right? But then, so this is the thing with like time travel shit. It's like, yo, you can't really alter the future already because whatever you're gonna do is probably gonna set the future off already.
Yeah.
So during the nightmare shit, when the Joker was talking to him, was talking to Batman or whatever, and he's like, yo, you sent
Yo, that dialogue. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but yo, that dialogue between Batman and Joker. I don't care. Huh?
Oh wait, I was saying it was.
You think it was shit?
Jared Leto plays a trash Joker.
I was just saying, like, based on like the dialogue of them, like like how their conversation went.
Mm-hmm.
We all know why you say this.
Why?
Why?
Why do I say it?
Because no, we're not gonna get Heath Ledger back, bro.
No, I don't. Yo, dog, Heath Ledger, fine, whatever. I acknowledge him for being a cool Joker. I'm just saying, like,
Crazy Joker, bro.
Jared Leto will go deep into his character too. This nigga will do stupid shit to feel the role of his character, and he still like
do a good job.
He still plays the trash. Like,
well, he had the like.
Watch this stuff.
But like, I like the dialogue he was saying. Basically saying that like, I think he was blaming the lowest death on Batman.
That whole dialogue was him basically saying, "Yo, Batman, you know you're really the reason for everything being wrong in the world."
Yeah.
He's like, "Yo, you," and it just kind of made him feel like, "Yo, like."
That's
well,
what
at least it made me feel like, yo, maybe he is the reason why, because he kind of was like, he was the one that kind of was like, yo,
pushed everyone to revive Superman.
Yeah, he was like, yo, revive him. It's the only way, right? And then you're already seeing what could have happened if they never controlled him or if Lois didn't step in, right?
Yeah.
So I think when he's seen that, he's like, oh shit, like, yo, maybe I actually have to keep Lois safe, right? So maybe I'm thinking now he's gonna try everything in his power to avoid that, but it's still gonna eventually happen. But when the Joker was talking about Boy Wonder, he's talking about fucking
Robin.
He's talking about Robin.
Yeah, that's what it was. He was talking about Robin.
Yeah. So I was like,
and then after the man brought up Harley Quinn.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, yo, how did it feel with Harley Quinn dying in your arms? I was like,
So it's like, you know, so they're playing with each other now.
That's what I'm saying.
Aside of me, is like, okay, so this probably happened in the future. And, you know, the Flash was able to run back in time to already warn them, like, yo, like I would feel like the Flash thought going back in the future or going back in the past to warn them would have been enough, but it probably won't be. That's what I think, at least.
The only reason why, like, I feel like with that future is different, like, it's something that I personally think is not going to happen. It's just because the fact that now that they're starting to form the Justice League, when like how Martian came through at the end, he's like, well, we're gonna need to start bringing people together so we can start fighting off Darkseid and stuff like that. But like, I don't really see what would make Superman turn like that.
Okay, so it'd be because Lois died, one, and then Darkseid would have the all life thing, because you remember that shit could basically, he could basically like control, like, he could control shit with that all life shit, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, yo, imagine Superman is like so distraught that Lois died, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, yo, he's probably gonna get this shit and then find and use it to somehow manipulate Superman to fucking
To go fight
to
everyone
go
else in
fuck
Justice
shit
League.
up. Because yo, technically there's nobody else in that vicinity who. Yeah, wait, all those Kryptonian people are dead, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's nobody who's gonna fuck up Superman. So Darkseid's just gonna
Yeah,
use
because
him as a tool.
Wonder Woman can't beat him. Because we've seen in the future Wonder Woman dies when she gets buried by the Amazonians.
She did?
Yeah, and when they're showing the future how she was basically had her arms crossed, and after they're having
Oh yeah,
they're burning the body
He killed her.
because she died, and after they showed Lois got burnt, and then after they also showed Aquaman died by Darkseid.
So you see, like, I don't know, side of me just feels like that's the real thing. Well, according to the man in the group chat, they said that is technically. I remember I asked, I'm like, yo, is this like a parallel universe or is this like something that's in the future?
Mm-hmm.
And the man was telling me that it's kind of the same. It's both things. It's a parallel, but it's also something that's gonna happen. So it's almost like yo, what we're seeing now is is one side of it, but then in the future it's gonna flip. It's gonna do a complete 180, and that's the parallel.
Okay.
So I was like, oh, okay, it does make sense. But
okay, I get it.
This was just going off of the strength of, okay, if the Flash could go back in time, I'm pretty sure now he notices that he could probably go forward in time.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe future him is like, yo, like Superman's fucking us up, yo. Like, let me go back in time to try to warn these guys not to, make sure Lois dies or some shit, right? And in him doing that, Batman said, yo, like, you know what? Like, maybe. And then after seeing Superman come back and Lois stopping everything, he's probably taking into mad consideration. And who knows, in the next movie, something's probably gonna happen where Robin was supposed to be the, taking care, was supposed to watch over Lois.
Now they might switch it up where Batman might take a double take. He's like, yo, let's leave this person instead.
Who knows? I'm not. This is just me as a casual person.
This is speculations. We're not saying we know everything's happening, but
I'm pretty sure the comic ManDem who read this and or keep up with it, like, know the whole, what's gonna unfold. But yeah, I gave the movie a good 8.5, and to me, 8.5 is really, really high. Reason I say 8.5 though. Reason I say 8.5 is because most of the powers that like Cyborg's powers, bruh, that nigga is actually supposed to be unstoppable. He's the whole planet, technically.
Yeah, he controls everything.
He can literally control every electronic, everything that revolves around electricity or computer shit. He could like control that with just thinking.
Yeah, but I feel like that's more beneficial for like actual like fighting someone that's from Earth or like even like certain alien technology and stuff like that. But like the people that they were fighting wasn't really using like technology like that. It was just more of like brute strength and all that.
Yeah, and they're alien. Yeah, I hear that.
Yeah.
So not only that, but it was also like Flash.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he's not accustomed to how fast he is yet, but yo, that nigga should be.
Oh, he's a youth.
He should be way. Judging by how fast he runs, it's like, yo, I don't get how this guy was getting fucked up so much. You know what I mean?
He's still learning his powers though. That's the thing for him.
Yeah, man.
Like
I don't
compared
know.
compared to like
when I seen him running around
Woman.
that circle and that fucking that fly drone shit shot him down, I was like, oh, so he's not that fast. Like he just started noticing where he'd pop up, and I was like, oh, like I thought you were supposed to be like faster, but I guess
they're still
I
trying
guess
to build
this is
that
just
up.
early Flash. He's not that fast, but
he doesn't know his full power.
Yeah, he's still learning everything. Like as you said, like when he turned back time, that's like probably like one of the few times he's like, yo, what the hell was that?
Yeah.
Like I forgot I can do this or something like that.
All right, I retract what I said.
Yo, this is
still 8.5.
This is apparently the timeline. if you like watch in order. It's Wonder Woman, 1984, Man of Steel, Dawn of Justice, Suicide Squad, Birds of Prey, Wonder Woman again, and then Justice League, and then Aquaman's last. Oh wait, oh no, and then Shazam's last. But
Oh yeah, Shazam was. Oh yeah, I forgot the Shazam movie
I didn't
too.
watch
That was
that
a
movie.
that was a good movie, bro.
Was it?
It wasn't. It wasn't probably on your scale of like 8.5 of like Justice League. It's not better. It's not better
A
than
man
Justice
told
League.
me he was as strong as Superman or some shit. I'm like, all right, I didn't want to hear it.
See another white
So-
man.
so-
Another. I said another overpowered white man.
Yeah, like I'm over it, bro. Like,
yeah, I don't know. That's why people like Marvel more, bro. It's because there's just
It's more diversity.
diverse.
there's not super overpowered fucking people.
I will say, I can't
feel
lie.
that.
You know what I
Talking
mean?
about it is like, it's like, yo, like fuck, this guy is so strong. But yo, watching it, you're like, holy shit.
Chops.
Yo.
Superman is retarded.
Nigga, yo, you should
bro.
see the movie when they when they resurrected this guy and you didn't know what the fuck was happening.
Oh, he's
Yo, the
probably going
craziest
crazy.
part was when the Flash was like, all right, yo, I'm gonna step in, and he started moving fast and shit. So in the Flash's like timeline, everything's moving slow. So
Yeah.
yo, Superman's holding up two of this
Or
other
Wonder
heroes.
Woman and Aquaman.
He's holding up Aquaman and Wonder Woman, and yo, Flash is moving super fast, and he's in slow mo. Yo, why is it that Superman bags this guy with the quickness? Like,
I was like, huh?
yo, I can't even explain it. Like, Flash is running in slow motion, and yo, in slow motion, you just see Superman look at him, and like normally,
Like just
no, yeah, he's just like. I was like, what? If that shit did not scare the fuck out of you, how fucking.
Bro, you see Flash's
Bro,
face.
he's-
Flash was like, yo, huh?
Flash said,
Superman
huh?
is crazy.
Yo,
Flash was
dog.
like, nah, this can't be real.
Superman was just tiny, like seconds, like slower than him. Cause yo, you like Flash was still dodging shit, but I'm like, yo, the fact that Superman is
On
keeping
par
up with him?
speed
On
of light.
par?
That's
Yeah.
fucked.
That's
bro.
fucked.
That's fucked.
this nigga is untouchable. He like,
And the thing is, I don't even think he knows his whole power because he.
oh, Superman?
Yeah.
Of course.
Well,
yo.
right now he doesn't. But
When
like,
this nigga
obviously,
is in
obviously in
rage,
the comics he does.
Oh my lord! When this nigga is in rage, I was like, "Yo, there's no stopping this."
Bro,
Rage
nigga.
mode is
after I heard
so-
Superman gets powered by the sun, I was like, bro, the man can't lose.
He goes to the
Yo,
sun
yeah.
and comes back.
That's
I
what I'm
mean,
saying.
Yeah.
And that's in 2
When I
seconds.
seen it in the movie, when he flew up to the sun, I'm like, look at this bitch recharging. I'm like, I feel like any casual person who didn't know that would just be like, oh wow, Superman's back. But I'm like, yo, he's recharging.
He's good. Like he's good. He's
This
gonna go in now.
Yo, nigga, I remember I seen this video just where it's talking about how strong Superman really is, and it's he's actually a god, yo.
He is a guy. Yeah, 100%.
He's a god. There's nothing that can
Stop
Like-
him.
That's why it's kind of cheese when like Death Battle did the thing between him and Goku, and they did it twice, and Goku lost twice.
yeah, he's supposed to.
And I was like, damn, bro. Like,
Goku, yo, Superman
Even
cannot
though Goku
lose.
is strong, yo, Superman
By all
is
the-
built like
He's built to not
different.
lose.
He's built different, bro.
Yo, that's what I'm saying.
Yo, I seen this shit where like he has this power where like he could literally explode
Yeah.
and still survive. He could explode like the
I think
the
it's like
power
a
of the
star.
sun. Yeah.
I think they said like the power of like a star.
Like,
Yeah,
like-
yeah,
like
a supernova.
Yeah,
Yeah.
supernova. Yeah.
He could supernova himself and like still
And be like,
survive.
all right, bless, I'm good.
Like,
Just dust
And then,
himself off.
and then goes back to the sun to recharge.
That's what I'm saying.
holy fuck. If this nigga, I've never seen nobody OP as that guy before.
I'm
That's
gonna
why-
watch it. I'm
and
gonna
he's
watch it.
white.
I'm gonna
That's-
watch it in order. Still.
That's why I'm so happy.
I'm watching it. In
I don't know
order.
if you guys heard, but like they're also in talks of making like a black Superman.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Didn't they say
Yeah.
Michael B. Jordan's supposed to be that?
That'd be cool.
No, well
Hell no.
that and then they also
That
said
won't be cool.
they said they're also doing like a comic for it too,
No, like that'd be cool.
like a whole comic of like black Superman.
Mm.
Honestly, I
I'm
just don't
happy
want.
for that,
I don't
bro.
want no overpowered niggas in universes, bro. 'cause
Nah,
that's
bro,
teeth,
I need some
man.
overpowered niggas, yo. Make the man from Brooklyn or something, yo.
That's teeth,
Trying
bro.
to have like a hood man Superman.
A Brooklyn nigga being the strongest person in the world.
That'd
Yo,
be scary still.
New York will not shut up.
You see that?
The Zaza. Yeah.
Yo, where's he from? Where's he from? 24, okay.
Yo, Batman, suck my dick. They're really gonna hate Batman after that, bro.
They'll have to definitely make a next
Yo.
Batman, bro.
Holy.
But yo, like honestly, yo, it was
So
so
is that
funny.
that good? You're telling me guys is that good?
Is that
The
good?
movie, yeah, bro. I'm realizing now we didn't really spoil anything, but yeah, watch it, man. The movie was as I said, for me, because I didn't really like watch all the other movies to see
Yeah.
like all the origin movies. Seeing a major movie with all of them and then them breaking it down into parts because they were still kind of introducing everybody's like storyline.
Yeah.
The only person they didn't really introduce as much though was Wonder Woman, just because she already had her own movie.
No, but like, yeah, when I mean like they explain like. You can see where everybody's background is from. Like
Yeah.
Wonder Woman, you can see that like her
She's
her
from the
people, they're
Amazons
from
and stuff.
the Amazon people, and they're all women.
Wait, so did they do Green Lantern yet? They didn't do Green Lantern yet.
No, they're
No,
not.
they
He's not even
haven't,
a part of it.
they haven't introduced them yet.
Holy shit.
They haven't
Yeah.
introduced the Valkyrie.
Well, no, they've talked about the people with the rings when they're talking about like the war.
Oh yeah, the
Back
war.
in the day
Yeah.
and everything when they first had the war with
Holy.
Darkseid.
Cause so when Green Lantern comes, that's when it's gonna get crazy still.
I can
Yeah.
imagine when Green
'Cause
Lantern.
Green Lantern's another man that. It's
All the
looking kinda
lantern-
teeth
all
still.
all the
It's
lantern
looking kinda
ManDem are
teeth,
teeth, bro.
They're
Yeah.
teeth, bro.
All those lantern.
Yo, I'm
people.
telling you, DC is just a teeth universe.
Yeah,
fam.
let me charge my power as a lamp.
And then you have Batman, that's a normal man.
A rich nigga who could
Yo,
fuck up any
bro,
superhero.
Like just
Bro,
folding
it's actually
all
so
these guys.
funny.
It's crazy.
Because throughout the whole time I was watching it, my mom, my sister were literally just cussing, saying they don't understand why Batman's here.
Yo,
Even the scene where the man was driving, I know you seen the meme. Where
Yeah, to the man's car broke down.
the one, yeah, that one.
Oh,
Like,
Oh, that. Everyone's flying. Pull up to. Just to get back to the. Yeah, now I seen this one picture. Sorry, not picture. I seen this video on Twitter where like the Batmobile broke down. You see Batman standing outside, like a man drove by and the man said, "Yo, this is your hero." I'm gonna show you the guys this video later.
he's
bro.
not mobile now.
Nah,
Oh,
facts.
Holy.
Batman, yo, when I think about Batman, wasn't really saying nothing in that movie. Still,
he's brought band together.
you just bought the yo. I remember at the, I remember just before like the fight or some shit. The man said, "Yo, good luck." Or no, he's like, "Yo, I believe you guys could do all this shit." That's why I brought you together. And then he left.
He dispersed, bro.
Yo, I was watching that in the movie. I was like, "Wait, you just tell him?" He told all the super people, "Yo, I'm depending on you." That's why I brought you together. Later.
Holy.
Yo,
Bro,
no,
the man saw danger. He's like, all right, yo, I need to bring the band together.
no, it was he's smart.
Because who was it?
Yo,
Aqua?
he is he's looking the strategical man.
He's the
Yeah.
most strategic nigga. He's just like,
Because
whoa, there's some danger. Man, like, yo, honestly, I gotta bring all the strongest.
Bring
I can't do. He was so smart. He said, "Nah, this is too much for me. Let me use other people."
Let me sit this one out. You guys.
Man, seeing all these
You
things
guys take
flying,
over?
man's like,
Let me go
Other
back to
people
the
flying
let me go back to the
powers.
mansion stuff.
Shit, Alfred, are you seeing all this? Yo, Alfred did more work than that nigga. When he made the gauntlets that saved his ass, I was like, "Oh, you lucky bitch." Yeah.
Yo, Alfred's a real one, bro.
I didn't even know
is a
Alfred was
real
that
one.
tech savvy.
You
Still.
Yeah, bro, the
savage,
man-
bro.
No, in this movie, they made him tech savvy.
No,
because
that's how he usually is, though.
No, that's how he is,
That's how
bro.
he usually
That's how
is.
he
the Christian
is.
Bale one, they kind of like dumbed down, they
they made him
down.
a servant, and then
Yeah.
they made
Well,
made,
not really a servant. They just made him more of like Bruce Wayne's butler, basically, like his
servant,
actual
bro.
job.
Yeah.
that's his caretaker, bro.
yeah.
They made Morgan Freeman his tech nigga.
That's actually facts. Which he is technically his other tech guy, but like
I never-
Alfred's his day to day guy.
I never knew Alfred was smart.
Fox is his long term man that does all the other the new stuff.
So wait, Fox is in the DC universe? He's a real nigga?
Yeah,
Okay, cool. Cause I'm like, yo, I never knew Alfred was smart with the shit. So
bro.
yeah. Alfred basically taught Batman everything before he learned other stuff that when he went out to the mountains and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so before he went out to the mountains to learn how different techniques of fighting, he learned from Alfred
Because
first.
you have to realize his parents died when he was young.
yeah, I just thought that he was. You see, just how casual I am. I thought he, I thought he
bro.
was just that smart and that rich that you say, yo, I'm
Nah.
gonna just do it. Like, fuck
Nah.
he developed it.
it. My
bro.
parents died. I have nothing else to do.
Nah, he
Nah,
developed it, bro.
Alfred put him on.
I thought
And
Alfred
that's
was
why-
just a family, you know, like, yo, make sure he's doing his homework
Make sure he's
type
good
shit.
and shit. Nah,
Yeah.
Alfred taught basic. That's why Alfred
Facts.
always feels bad because he's like, yo, if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't have done this lifestyle. Because he's like, yo, like I like sometimes he has regrets of being like, I trained you how to do some of this stuff and turning you into this and you learned all this other stuff. It's basically it stemmed from Loki. It stemmed from what's his name from Alfred.
Yeah.
That's where Batman Loki started.
But that's why I said that's why Batman be like, nah, this is something that I just have to do.
Well, he never has real reasons. Sometimes he just say, I just gotta do it.
He's like, I do it. I meant to Joker.
This is a complete.
Yo, Joker said it. Joker said, yo, you need me and I need you.
It's facts, still. It's actually facts, bro.
I was gonna switch the whole topic because I just remember I was talking about something. It was about along the lines of selfishness, and I basically said people who could flip are selfish.
What do you mean?
Like flip the situation on you.
No, like who could do a flip.
What?
People who could do like a backflip or front flip or any type of flip. They're selfish.
Why?
Yo, ask yourself.
Watch
What-
me do flip.
No, what benefit is there for yourself or for anybody doing a flip?
Looks sick.
That's it.
And then it shows how like that you're more
That you're cool.
that
It
you,
shows that you have a peak physical form.
yeah.
Because you can
So
do a
is that
flip.
not all about you? It's selfish.
Well, would you say like working out is selfish then?
That's not a workout.
But
There's no benefit to flipping.
It's just you can do a
you
flip.
could do a flip.
That's it. That's what I'm
flip.
saying. That was just what I wanted to bring up.
And it's
It's-
faster to flip over things than jumping
no,
over
it's
it.
easier to jump over things
Now you gotta do a flip.
or duck.
Yo, look at the parkour niggas. They flip all the time, bro.
Parkour.
And it's just to show that you can do it.
Parkour.
Yo, if you're flipping, right, your head is gonna be where your foot is.
Yeah.
So what's the difference?
It's just like the style points.
That's exactly my point. You're proving my point. It's nothing.
Nah, aerodynamics, bro.
It's-
He goes
it's
through the
nothing
wind a
else.
little differently.
Fuck the aerodynamics. It's a selfish act. It's nothing. It's nothing that cool.
So where do you get this from? Was it from
I was
like,
just thinking
So you
about
can't
it.
do it. So you can't do flip, eh?
I can do a flip.
I
Actually,
can't
maybe
do a
a
flip.
front flip on a trampoline, but like, when you think about it, you're like, what use was that? What could I have? What did that benefit anything? Did that benefit me? Did it benefit you? You just
Yeah.
got
just do
got
it
a good
still.
smile out of it, and I was
I got a thrill. I'm like,
yeah,
whoa.
and I got a thrill because it's like, oh, I could just
Oh, I
do
think
that.
do a backflip.
Yeah,
That's
you-
it. It's
you
a
make-
selfish act. I just think flipping is one of life's pleasures.
It's funny hearing you say that because I
That's
seen
funny.
like I seen a meme the other day of a man doing a flip.
Am I lying?
Nah.
I seen
Nah,
a
you're
man
not
doing a
still.
flip the other day on I think it was on Instagram, and like the way the man did a flip was on some mud thing still. Like the man did an extra bend when he was like flipping. And
Oh, I
you know what I'm
seen
talking about,
that.
yeah.
Yes, I
then
seen
the
that.
man did an extra bend,
seen
and I was
that.
like, "Yo, the man's not gonna make it," and he made it.
He
I was
made
like,
it.
"Oh,
I was like, holy shit.
like, sick." Still,
See, that's all it's for. It's for style. That's it. If anything, flipping is the equivalent of how birds try to show off bright plumage or items they found. It's just an act. Flipping is
I've
just
never
an
seen
act.
a bird do that. Still,
Some
And
birds
fishes.
in like the tropics and shit,
And fishes too.
they'll just have brighter feathers, like a peacock, for instance.
Yeah.
Peacocks have male peacocks have brighter, bigger feathers
Yeah.
to attract females.
oh, is it like when they're trying to make them make themselves look big? When they're trying to
It's just to attract a female.
yeah.
I'm just saying, like, that's what flipping
You're
is.
saying flipping is attractive for you.
It has to be the only reason or to attract the other person.
I don't know.
Because when you flip, you're
Get a
like,
bigger
oh
outfit than
wow,
everyone else still. Because you do a flip, that's
Yeah.
gonna get everyone's attention.
yeah, you're about to get somebody's attention if you flip.
You can just be walking on the street, do a flip.
Wow,
someone
that
might
was
pull
really
over.
wow.
That was real cool.
A man might man might pull over, and be like, whoa, what did I just see?
Yo, that person's gonna talk about it. Yo, I seen a man flip. Cool. Like, that's all it is. It's nothing. My argument. I don't want mine to get lost. The argument was just that flipping in itself has no value.
It's a selfish act.
It's a selfish act. It's just to look cool, or to
I
impress
can't
other
think,
people.
Yeah, I was gonna say I can't think of any benefit, like any benefits. Like man's gonna do flips in like sports. Well, nah, a man will do a flip, like
Where?
in football.
No,
He'll-
who's flipping over a man? In football.
Not
Wait,
over a
see,
man, but a man will flip. Like
It's
what's
very
his name?
rare, but
Tariq Hill, he
man's
did it.
have done it.
Yeah, Tariq Hill
Man's
did
have
it.
actually flipped over, man. Still,
I'm just saying, if we're looking at a football perspective too, why would you flip? You're putting your head down so a man could tackle your head.
You're stunting on man's.
Thank you. You're proving my point every time.
You let man's know, like, yeah, I'm that
Yes,
sick.
I can exactly. Yes, I'm sick. Look at me. You're selfish.
But that's like everything else. Like you buy sick clothes because you want people to look at you.
No. When you buy clothes and shit, there's a benefit to that. You're keeping warm. You know all that shit. There's benefits.
nah,
but like,
there are
what?
niggas that don't.
But there's certain
No,
shirts that have
but
like bare holes.
Fundamentally, I'm just saying fundamentally when you wear clothes and shit.
Okay.
Yes, it's gonna keep you warm and shit. It's gonna, to a degree. Fundamentally, clothes are a thing. We need. It's a benefit to us.
Yeah.
Flipping has no benefit to nobody but yourself, but the user.
Fuck, I'm gonna try to do a flip. See what happens.
I already know I can't do a flip, bro. I can
Once you
barely do a
flip,
cartwheel.
all it is just self accomplishment. Like, yo, I could do that.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's it. That
Yeah.
was just my argument.
I wish I could do a flip. I'm not ever gonna front.
That's all it is. It's a personal thing. Flipping is so personal that it's selfish.
So it's a
And
great
that's my
achievement.
argument.
It's a great achievement award, yo.
Like, shout out to the first nigga who could flip. Imagine the person who witnessed that. Like, oh, like that was cool.
How'd you do that?
First man to do a flip. Yo, that's different.
Yeah, I could do that. And now just think about the first person who's seen it and just said, all right, like, nice.
Like I wonder who created like even doing a flip. Like who was the first person to be like, yo, I'm just gonna stand here and just jump in the air and do like a roll.
Rotate my body in the air.
Just roll and just figure this out.
The first person who said, yo, look at me. The selfish ass nigga, I'm telling you.
Hey guys, look at this. What the hell?
Look at me. I can do this and you can't.
Well, imagine trying to explain it to somebody too. The backflip is probably, I feel like, it's harder than a front flip.
All the reason why I'm saying the more crazy the flip, the more there's no benefit. It's just style.
So like, what are your thoughts on like cartwheels?
That too. What benefit is there to cartwheeling?
Wait, you know what? I just remember the sport now. Gymnastics. You do flips there.
Listen, that's
But
a
it's still
personal thing.
No, but it's still technically they're doing the flips for judgment. So
Oh, the style points.
look at
yeah.
me.
Look at me.
Yeah, so
It's a judgment.
they got a point still.
Yo, I
They
don't
got
know
a
why I
point
thought
going.
about all of this.
They
I was
got a
just high
point.
one day. I
That's
was just
crazy.
like,
That's
yo.
a real high moment.
I was
still.
just like, yo, what benefit?
I was
is
actually
there to
literally
flipping?
just thinking about gymnastics. I literally just popped.
Because
my
yeah,
head.
I was thinking about like twerking, and I'm like twerking that benefits everyone. And then trying to think about like other stuff, and I'm like, like is it only beneficial for the user? Jumping, that's beneficial for
Everybody.
everybody. You know, jump up, grab something. I don't know, bro. I can't defend this.
Flipping.
still.
There's no.
other than cooking food, that's the only time I see flipping beneficial. But
But like
other
you
than-
as a person doing a flip, like there's no benefit to it.
yeah, you play ball, you do a flip, you're making it harder for yourself.
You're making yourself dizzy.
Soccer, you don't even do a flip. You do like the half, like you do like what the bicycle kick.
Yeah, volleys and shit.
But like, yeah, don't just flips like that unless like
The only
they,
time man's flipping in soccer is when they
get
score
a
the
goal. Right? Yeah.
Then they'll be
Look
like,
at
"Look at
me."
me."
It actually might be the name of the podcast.
Yo,
So look at me.
Look at me, yo.
Oh man, I'm
Oh,
telling you.
man.
Damn,
Yo,
bro.
it has to be, you have to catch a man doing a flip still.
Bro,
Yo, next time I see a person doing a flip, I'm gonna be like, yo, why do you do that?
so everyone's been like clapping.
Yeah.
This guy's gonna push a bunch of kids. Yo, move
Yo,
out my way.
what's the-
Yo, why
what's
you
the
doing this?
reason?
So
man?
why did you flip? He's gonna tell you why. Cause I can do
I did
it
for everyone. How does it benefit them?
for entertainment. All I just thought that was cool. That was about it. There was no source of entertainment to
This
that.
guy's gonna have everyone
that's
not
true.
flipping as much as before. It's gonna die down for like 10 years, and it's gonna become
Yeah,
a
watch
fad
flipping,
again.
watch flipping become like a downward trend.
It's like, oh, we know the
cats
last
look
couple of
flipping.
years, there's no more flipping.
Flipping is a rare art form.
Then after it's like there's gonna be something almost like a new TikTok. Everyone's gonna be doing flips. It's gonna make a comeback.
Like, yo, dude, flipping is
That's jokes.
Damn, yo, shout out to all the mans that can do flips still, cause
Shout out to gymnasts, yo. For real.
I'm still off for that.
yeah, them niggas who could do like twirls and flips and everything. That should be like when they make their body like straight as a toothpick and they're just twirling in the air and
That's
like,
sick still.
like what the fuck am I watching?
Trust me.
Like I can't imagine like being discombobulated after all that.
I wonder how you feel after all that. You just gotta walk like
Yo,
it's
sit me
normal.
down, bro.
Yo, you just know it's very, very dizzying.
Cause yo, at the
I
end
can
of it,
imagine.
at the end of it, they gotta do some pose with it. Like,
Yeah.
yo, if that was me, I was like,
They have to stick it.
I'm falling right over it, yo.
It's like, oh, he tilted a bit.
Man's did gymnastics for a bit still.
Yo.
Confirm.
That's what I was.
But I wasn't doing the floor shit. I was doing trampoline and like the ring and shit.
The rings seems like you need bare core and upper body for that.
A lot still. You
Holy.
need to be able to do fucking sit-ups or pull-ups and shit.
Can you do pull-ups?
Yeah, of course.
I can't do pull-ups. So.
Yo, bro, yo.
I could do-
Sleepy.
What I
Man's
couldn't
got the
do,
back strength.
Back strength.
what I couldn't do was a wide grip pull up. Those are fucking hard.
Yeah, those are hard stuff.
Like pull ups is easy. It's like you're using your arms, but like wide, you're using your whole back to like kind of pull up. That shit's stings.
Regular pull-ups, I think the most I've hit in a row is like 7. And after when I hit that, I was like, yeah, I'm sick. and I didn't do it again.
You haven't did it again.
I'll lie, I hear you. When I hit 12, I was like, oh yeah, this is it.
Hello? It's like, yo, I'm at my peak right now, bro. Nothing's stopping me.
Storm.
Who's stopping me? I'm like LeBron going to the rim.
Yo, that nigga is inside of a biodome bed.
Yeah, real shit.
What the fuck is that?
Where do you see that?
No, he's talking about LeBron.
No, like LeBron. Oh, what do you?
I thought you were looking at the screen.
No, I was just
I was
talking.
like, wait, what? Of course, this guy see this, yo.
Yo.
No, man brought up LeBron. I was
on-
saying, yo,
yeah.
he's in a biodome bed, whatever that is.
It was in on Instagram.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Nigga said, yo, this
That's
is my
wild.
biodome bed for the week. I'm like, the fuck is that?
Man's trying to heal, bro. Man's trying to get the ankle to heal fast.
Fam, I'm telling you, that's literally what it is. Like it's so out of this world.
Oh damn, it's gone.
Bro, like, we're low-key.
Oh, you took it off?
Well, it was a story.
Oh, it was a story to
I saw it on Twitter and I was laughing.
Yo, LeBron's on the next level. I remember when I first saw players actually using stuff like that was with Paul Pierce. When he had like an actual, like, you remember the thing in Dragon Ball Z how the Saiyans had that thing where you sit in the water and it heals you? So like Paul Pierce has something like that installed in his crib when he went to Washington. And then this guy's like, he's like, yo, I'm putting John Wall and Bradley Beal onto this. And this guy took a picture and posted it on Twitter. And I was like, yo, what the hell is that? This guy's like, I go in there and I sleep overnight and I come back and I'm good the next day.
Yo, sleeping in the water?
No, it's not water. It's just that it looks like it. But then it's just like literally just like, I guess like an incubator.
Oh.
So it's supposed to help like help your muscles recover faster and all that stuff.
I can't lie, like this is gonna sound really weird, but like the thought of sleeping in water floating seems so lit.
It's relaxing.
But I'm just saying, like,
my biggest fear would basically be like flipping over by accident. Or rolling over, basically.
But like how the Dragon Ball Z shit, put a face mask on, you just
oh
sleep
yeah, you
in
just
there.
breathe through that.
And
You wake up, I feel stronger than yesterday.
You won't flip over.
I don't think you can flip over like that.
I actually don't think you can.
You don't think you could just roll over like that?
Nah, I don't think so. Because
Like
when
you're-
you're like that, nah, you wouldn't. Trust me.
Damn.
Well, I think like, sorry, I think like the buoyant. Whoa, voice crack. I think the buoyancy in your stomach would lift you up.
Okay.
Like the gases in your stomach will like force
Keep
you
you-
to
keep
like
you
your stomach
upright.
to fly up first.
Yeah,
Yeah.
keep you upright.
But like,
Because you're thinking of like water going into your nose, and you
Yeah,
pretty
like,
much have to be upside
Just
down.
wake up and go, and be like, well, that was in.
But look at it, yo. When you go in the water, when you go in the water and you're trying to put your head like down.
Yeah.
You can't like you have to force the shit down.
Mm-hmm.
So
Because
if you're sleeping, you're not moving, fam.
It's interesting still. It'll be an interesting thing still. Like you just wake up wet though.
Yeah, I think because your head is lighter, it has to, like, it just naturally doesn't feel right. Because like I would assume, like, think about like you ever taken like a volleyball inside the water, and like when you try to push it down, it just flies up.
Yeah.
I would assume your head is kind of like the same way. It's like it wants to be up, like away from, you know.
It's almost like when they like throw people into like into like lakes or rivers. They
That's what I'm saying. Like your
foot.
body, your gases and shit is like.
It's what's holding.
It helps you to keep up just a little
All
bit.
that bullshit, yeah.
The only time you really just fly down is when you're like straight as like a board or straight as a pencil, and that's when your body's just like boo.
Trust me. So imagine man's are knockout, and I know how man's knock out. Y'all are gonna be just like,
and like, yeah, bro, you already know on the box, team knockout, bro.
team knockout over here.
Especially if I'm on the couch.
These two, yo.
If I say I'm laying down on the couch, it's a possibility I'm knocking out soon.
We tell you this, and you always fight us,
bro.
before you knock out.
Because you can't tell a sleeping person, nah, you can't lay down. I'm already half asleep while I'm sitting in my chair.
Go to your bed, bro.
I'm not trying to go to bed yet. That's the thing. I'm not trying to go to bed yet. I'm trying to, keep talking until I can't talk no more, until I start snoring, and I'm like,
got powers down, bro. Hey guys, I'm going. That's DeAndre.
Yo, this guy's giggle, bro. This guy giggle slows down.
This nigga powers down like an earpods, yo. Dreday be like, yo, what are man? Yo, did you guys hear how New York legalized?
Kush? Yeah. I was really supposed to talk about that.
Yo, free up all the ManDem from Rikers, yeah?
That's good that they made it legal, though.
Rikers is closed, though, no?
What?
I swear Rikers is closed.
I don't know, but there's a lot of niggas who
got in trouble for it, yeah?
got in trouble for that shit.
It's a good thing it's legal now, bro. It made no sense why New York was illegal.
So it's legal
when these niggas legalized the fucking K2 Kush. Remember that, the synthetic weed?
Synthetic
had
weed.
niggas on the mud.
Guys are dying.
Dog, I couldn't believe that. I'm like, you guys legalized that before Kush itself?
That's what I'm saying. You guys are legalizing like the mutant version of it instead of just dealing with the original.
They're trying to create X-Men, bro.
Man's gonna like emerge from the Hudson River. Oh, speaking of that, I actually saw this video. I don't know if you guys seen the Hudson River in person, but
Nah.
it looks kind of dirty. But I heard that it's actually, it just looks muddy and murky because the bottom of the
floor?
The floor is muddy. It's not like sand or nothing.
Yeah.
So when things just wash up through it obviously just looks murky.
Looks muddy, yeah.
But when the actual water itself is like pretty clear.
I would guess a lot of water.
I wouldn't want to dive in that though. Like when
cold as shit.
Bro, I remember I took a ferry to Long Island. Oh, yo, I looked at the water and said, "Why is this all brown?" Like it looks not like I'm pretty sure. I think some. Oh, now I remember. So the water it has a mixture of like salt and mud or some shit like that, and that's why it can't settle or some shit. So like it always gets washed around with some bullshit. It's pretty interesting still.
Yeah, if you were to filter that, you can drink it still.
I'm not drinking.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm not drinking that, bro.
I seen a video of a thing diving in that. I said, "Yup, she's gone, gone to the next void, yo."
Holy.
Whatever's down there already munched that, bro.
Remember the Shadow Realm?
So she jumped in, huh? Where am I? You see Bakura come out. Hey, welcome to the Shadow Realm.
Man.
Yo, these people are wild, bro. That's on some true white people thing. If that was a black girl, I'll be like, damn, bro. We lose some points for that one.
I lie, we can't defend that.
Yeah, she can't defend that, bro. Because it's like, yo, there's no reason for you to be jumping into dirty water like that. Because I think there's even I think it's in Toronto. Like, don't we do something like that for a certain cause? How like people jump into like Lake Ontario or something during the winter.
That I don't know.
There's something I think it's here. Where in Ontario where they they jump in Lake Ontario or something for like some kind of special cause, and honestly it's just see bare white people. And I remember the sheriff. The sheriff was a black guy, and I remember the sheriff was there, the only person in like full clothes, because like there's other officers that went in the water and everything. And after they're talking to the sheriff, and he's like, yeah, it's a good thing, blah blah, and all that. And I was like, wondering, I'm like, yo,
Why are you in the water, bro?
I even questioned that because I'm like, yo, this guy's black. I know he's not going in the water because I know the minute they're like, yo, you got to be there. I know the first thing he probably said, it was like, yo, I'm not going in the water. I'll be there, but I'm not going in the water.
Yeah, that water's too cold, bro.
Bro, there's people like in there in like bikinis and man's in like speedos, and I was like, bro, you guys are mod, bro.
Wow, still can't catch me. You can't catch me on these lakes, yo. I'm in the pool.
Or Wasaga Beach.
Yeah, you can't catch me in that.
Bro,
stuff.
we don't have beaches here.
We don't have beaches,
as
bro.
I keep
What is
telling
a
everyone,
beach?
I'll come to the lake.
I'm gonna call it Wasaga Lake, bro.
Wasaga Lake. I'll pull up to the lake, but I'm not we got no beaches here.
Trust me.
When we got if it's man made,
Yeah, I've been to Jamaica too many times to consider anything in Canada Beach, bro.
I've been there twice. I've been to Jamaica twice, and I'm already.
Even the
I already
shitty
feel like I'm
beaches in
nice.
Jamaica still look better than fucking Canada.
It's the island, Regin. It's the island. That's the reason why
I
it's
went,
so
the one,
nice.
I went in the ones with bare seaweed and everything. Still better than fucking.
You get caught up in the seaweed though?
No, not really.
Because low key, I feel like if I was in like water that had bare
There's
seaweed
bare fish, though.
and my foot gets caught in it, I feel like low key I'm just gonna like freak out.
Yeah, you will.
Because I'm gonna think, yo, guys, this is
Some guy.
guys, this is it. I had a feeling I'll die like some way like this where I'm just gonna get taken away, but I didn't think it was today.
Can you swim, Dreday?
I can swim, but I can't swim drunk.
Why would you ever swim drunk?
Why would you get in the water after drinking, bro?
Well, you already know the first mistake was drinking.
True.
So I was already
saying you learned this in a certain somewhere.
Huh?
Say you tried it and it didn't work out.
Nah, so what happened was I was TT, and then I saw there was a pool. So I was like, yo, I'm trying to be in the
Jesus
water.
Christ. Oh my God.
And then I couldn't keep my footing in the pool, so I kept slipping.
I could see DeAndre's head just like above the water, and like the water's going in his mouth.
And then that's kind of when I realized I'm like, yeah, I can't swim drunk, yo, but I can swim in general. But that was a fun night, can't even lie. Shout out to.
What
shout out
about
to
you,
that
Nick?
party.
You can swim?
I used to know how to, but I'm not like that proficient at swimming. My legs look stupid now. Like there's no coordination with my legs. Yo, when I try to swim my legs out, I look like I'm drowning.
Tokyo.
My right leg's kicking way harder than my left. Like it looks stupid.
Nah, swimming's dope still. Nice workout, but it's just kind of trash that, like, because of COVID, we don't got no pools open right now.
Trust me, man. I actually really want to swim still.
Because, like, especially during the summer, when it's a hot day, whew,
Jump in that water, dog.
you stay in the water all day.
Yeah, yo.
But, it is what it is. I know Nick watched this. I don't know if he finished it, though. But Allen versus Pharaoh. Do you end up finishing that?
Jesus Christ. Send that nigga Woody Allen to the gulag, bro. On God, he fucking sap. Yo, and fuck that nigga Moses. Oh my,
Yeah,
fuck Moses.
Moses snaked.
Moses has the most miserable life ever. That's why he fucking did that shit.
Yeah,
That's why.
because like
I don't mean to roast, but yo, I see. They showed a
Woody
picture of
Allen
like
was
his family. I'm like, yo, he definitely did not like they showed a family picture.
yeah,
His wife and his kid and him and all his siblings. I'm like, yo, he did not look happy.
yeah.
Yikes.
He didn't look happy, yo. So in my head, this is what I think. I think Woody Allen, purposely like those two are the oldest ones, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna get into his bag. He purposely like tried to manipulate them. Like he tried to manipulate his son, but that's for like you could see that happen, right? Like that was like something that was bound to happen. But I think he purposely chose to pick the Asian kids. You know what I mean?
But there were other Asian kids in the family though.
But like they like to Woody's like standard, maybe it's like, yo, I think some of the have two of the other kids were like blind or some shit.
Nah, I don't think there's anything wrong with those ones. It
Well,
was
I
just
just think
it
he
was just
picked
kind of
them.
more. It was just kind of more of like, I guess they weren't so
They were
drawn
the
to him.
oldest one, and they were the most drawn to him.
Yeah, because like
I shouldn't have
Moses,
said like they're
Moses
ones.
basically loved him off because he's like, yo, he's a father figure.
Yeah, and on top of that, yeah, never mind. I thought there was something underlying. There's something rooted in like, yo, he picked the Asian kids to fucking flip on it. You know what I mean? I don't know. I felt
Asian
like there
kids
was
against
something there.
the white family.
Yeah, I don't know because like, yo, like Moses fucked with him so heavy, and then he was just so drawn to to that Sunyi girl.
It was weird. The whole thing with him and the Sunny girl is weird.
Like,
Oh, is this on Netflix?
This is also on HBO still.
HBO.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
the HBO thing still. I can't even
Like,
front,
it was nasty. This nigga basically requested like, ugh, I even hate saying it, but it's like he requested like the ideal like young person he would go for if he was to like nurture it, if that makes sense. 'Cause
Yeah.
you remember when like I felt so bad when the lady said like he didn't want nothing to do with no kids or whatever, but if he was to have a kid,
It has to be a blonde
it has
girl.
to be a blonde kid, and she went out of her way to find some blonde you, bro.
Yeah.
And it kind of made me just feel weird, like, dog, this guy had a like this weird preference. Cause after all that time, and he'd always like be around her and just get like it felt weird as fuck. Like,
man's out here playing with the little youth's pokes and eating her out
oh
and
my
everything, bro.
nigga,
I was like, this is weird, bro.
I had to
crazy.
pause
Yeah, my bad.
that shit so many times because of how awkward it was. Like it just didn't feel right, bro.
Bro,
And
he
this
was
nigga would make
weird.
movies and shit,
Yeah.
like basically playing out that same scenario or like a dream fantasy or something.
I think it was. I forgot which movie it was. It was the one that was. It was basically one that was like showcasing like a lot of New York, and basically I think the movie was about like the Ting was like 17 years old.
Oh yeah, I seen that. No, there was one of the people I guess he used to date was like, yo, the movie was about me.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
Yeah.
Like it's nasty. This nigga has like a whole archive of all of these written shit, like at some next university or some shit. Like, oh nigga, send that nigga to the fucking bin, bruh.
What's crazy about it though is that it really showed the fact that like how certain mans in like the entertainment industry has certain power. Because even when they were talking about like when they were running the stuff at the university, I forgot which university it was at, but they were doing it at the university and they're like how they threw out the notes. And then they were asking the youth like bare questions that they were not supposed to ask her.
Oh no, the thing for abused children and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, yeah. That was even fucked too. Like, man, I can't lie, it's gonna sound fucked, but as soon as I seen the director and his last name, I'm like, yo, I know Leon's gonna tap into that. Like, yo, we're both the same. Me and you, Jewish. Yeah, like, so I feel like there was some play in that. Because when I seen that nigga's face pop up first, I'm like, yo, he looks slimy. Yeah. And like, yo, it was it was just fucked, man. This nigga had like the whole thing kind of just.
I'm trying to control the narrative, yo.
Yeah, he had just.
He thought it was a movie.
He was really gaslighting the whole situation, bro. And I feel so bad for the mom, bro. She didn't even want like any of this. She was trying her fucking best to be like, yo, like I didn't want police involved. I just want you to own up to what you said, So
what
there
you're
could be
doing.
so there could be some form of like closure or some shit. That even needs it shouldn't even be closure. Like it should like there's some way to just just
She just wants to save these
I
kids
don't
and
even know
live
how to
her life,
explain it,
bro.
bro. I can't fathom what I would do in that situation. I would fucking kill somebody.
I feel you.
I'd kill that nigga.
Yeah.
Hands down. I'll actually I'll go to jail if that shit ever like went down.
Hmm.
She's strong as shit. I'll give her that, man.
I think it's mainly because like at that time she didn't want to really rock the boat. You know what I mean? Because at the time she was at her peak when like with Woody Allen movies and stuff like that.
But at the same time, she was saying like she was kind of like done. She was when all this was happening. At least when it started to get more serious and shit.
Yeah.
She was already out of it. She's like, yo, she hated the fact that like she was doing work with this guy, even though she had like he was doing some fuck shit. And it came down to like, yo, fam, like I don't even want nothing to do with you. I just want you to like leave me and my kids alone, type shit.
Bro, the man even I still couldn't get over the fact where the man was still trying to take the kids from her, just out of spite.
Yo, now that and him just always spinning the narrative that like, yo, she's just a stranger, like she's just like a
She's
upset
bitter.
woman. Like she just like she's just jealous and upset.
One of her
that-
kids took her man.
Like I'm like, fam, yo, if that's a perfect example of what gaslighting is.
Yeah.
If niggas didn't know what that shit is. That nigga made her look so fucking like weird. Like
And she stayed quiet.
she was like, yo, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, yo,
My girls took the hits, yo.
yo, all she did was take every single hit and be like, yo, why are you doing this? And I say, yo, we'll see. I'm like, fuck this guy, bro. I will strangle this nigga on sight. I don't even care who.
He now like at the end of the whole thing, they were saying that he moved out to I think Paris because mans over there aren't really like taking basically the situation over here that serious.
Oh wait, what?
So like him and his wife, they moved over to over to Paris.
Oh, because it's not that serious over there or some shit?
Yeah, like mans aren't taking it that serious over there compared to like over here. And like they don't even play Woody Allen movies over here anymore and stuff like that. But over there, this guy's still like they love him up.
That hurt his pockets, guaranteed.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Even this whole shit, I hope it hurts his pocket, bro.
100%. It's an HBO thing, so bare people are watching that.
I was actually like, I remember I just heard his name before, and when I seen his face, I'm like, what this nigga do?
Mm-hmm.
And yo, when you see, you're like, when you watch that whole shit, you're just kind of like this guy's fucked. And it's just crazy to think that like somebody as like this, yo, he looks like somebody you could just fuck up.
Yeah.
Like you rob and he can't do shit about it. Like
it's just the people he knows. That's the main thing that messes you up.
And that's what I'm saying. Like he has this like look about him that's like it looks mad innocent. Like you would never guess that he would do something like weird or some shit. And look at it. This nigga doing the most weirdest shit I ever heard of.
Yeah.
Yo, when this nigga say he had a preference for a babe and it's
yeah, when the man said he had to be a blonde white girl.
Oh my gosh, I felt so bad for that girl too. She got so fucking
bro. My girl dyed her hair red.
She got fucked up from that whole situation. I even felt bad for the nigga who said like he didn't want to put her on the stand because it might fuck with her more.
Yeah,
I'm like, that's so crazy that you have to even like
when she went to go talk to the judge, right?
Yo, they got all these people asking the same damn questions, and the only reason they're like doing that is because they low key have an inside with Woody. Oh man, that's nasty.
You know what's crazy though about this whole thing is like the fact that like all this stuff is coming out about a lot of these like primetime directors from like back in the day.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they should. I mean? It should be.
And it's like it's just crazy, just the fact that like a lot of the stuff that they got away with back then, where man just like shoved it under the rug.
You know what made me laugh when you say that now? Because it made me think of the one director who seems to be low-key in the middle of it. Like, I always think of Quentin Tarantino, man. Because he tried to back this nigga up, too.
Oh, yeah?
Woody Allen? You don't remember I swear they showed like
Quentin Tarantino. Who is he from? Where's he from again?
He did Django, Kill Bill.
He's the director.
Oh, okay, okay.
He's a problem low key. Like a lot of people are like, yo, dog, every movie you write has a hard ER in it. What's up
Yo,
with you in the N-word, bro?
yo, we're gonna find out soon, bro.
Whoa, you never
Gonna
know.
find out this guy's calling a bunch of black people the N word on set.
I just know the reason I'm laughing though because like I remember like
Oh, so
I swear he was low-key trying to defend Woody, and then they said like he took back what he said or some shit. And I remember with with Harvey Weinstein, this whole situation, like he was also good friends with Harvey Weinstein.
Bro, they're all bridges, bro.
So like this, I'm thinking like, yo, what if he actually didn't do nothing? Because nothing came out yet. But like, what if he didn't do nothing?
It's just a man he pars with.
And there's the one nigga that like, Tug, what the fuck are all you guys on?
It's like, oh, you guys are doing this?
Yo, Doug, that is insane.
I'm just out here dropping the N-word here and there, but you guys are just like,
Yeah, you guys are going all out.
you guys are all just fucking up everyone's lives.
Yo, I have no doubt in my mind that like them niggas probably shared like stories with him.
I wouldn't
Or,
be
like, some
surprised.
Fuck shit that they did.
Bro, these guys are all directors and they're all chilling.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure mans do some type of drugs. And mans just linking up like, yo, like, you guys aren't doing this?
Rich white guys, what do you think they would do?
Look
You
at
know
the
exactly
whole,
what
look
they're
at the whole
doing.
Epstein.
Coke.
Look at the whole Epstein thing, dog.
Man's out here taking pictures with youths and all that stuff. And
It's doing that white girl doing all this shit, bro. Crazy.
oh, bro, of course, bro. You're not doing,
crazy,
bro. You're
bro.
not doing this sober. It's
not-
impossible. You're doing most of the stuff that you do
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
sober.
a dude
doing
in
all this
sober?
sober,
That's
you're
wild.
fucking evil.
That's what I'm
evil,
saying.
You're actually an evil ass person, dude.
Like, you can't be doing half of this stuff sober because it's like, yo, legit. Because like when you're sober, a lot of times you're thinking like about some of the repercussions.
Of course, that's why they take the drugs to
Yeah.
not have to think about that shit.
No, man, and be like, yo, I'm not trying to think about any of this. I'm just doing it.
So if anything, worst case scenario, it's like, yo,
I was under the influence.
Scapegoat thing. Because when in doubt, you already know these niggas just be like,
Yo, mental health.
I mean, you remember when they caught that one Prince nigga and it's got the picture and everything? It's just like, nah. It's not I was like, you're fucking kidding right now. Like, blunt in your face, and you're just like,
Oh, that's Prince Charles.
Prince Charles.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nigga seen the picture of him and the underage girl, man. Said,
I don't recall taking this
I
photo.
don't remember that. Didn't happen. If I don't remember it, I don't think it happened. Yo, I've never seen that type of deflect in my life.
Yo, white privilege right there.
Imagine you
Full
see
effect,
yourself
bro.
Caught in 4K, and you're just like,
That's not me.
obviously, this is a manipulation.
Hey, but it has your head tattoo. Yo, it's a popular
Altered.
tattoo.
What can I say? Yo, nigga, disgusting.
It's different, man, bro. Like, all I know is that
Weird, bro.
Hollywood's getting exposed about a lot of stuff. But, like, I feel like now this is just kind of going to open up, like, the floodgates for, like, other, like, discrimination. Like, people, like, even worse than, like, how it is
What do you mean?
before. Like, I feel like back then a lot of things were more direct in your face and everything. But I feel like there's gonna be a lot more indirect stuff that's gonna be happening in Hollywood in regards of like,
Well, it's gonna be more covert, like more secret-y and all
Yeah.
that. Like it already, like a lot of shit right now is already like open to everyone, like social media type shit.
Mhm.
But like, it's still low key happening. You didn't. There's this one designer, Alexander Wang, pretty popular in the American fashion world, but he had some allegations come out against him with all these models, like men and women, talking about how, like this nigga will like be touching them, fondling them, all this bullshit, or like, yo, it's weird. Like they would be giving them like oral and shit. And it's like,
that's
yo,
weird.
everyone's kind of speaking out against it, but this nigga's just there like, nah, it never happened. Yo, these allegations are fake, blah blah, and it's like, yo, you think, the amount of people that still have shit to expose, mans, and all that shit, it's like, yo, some people, you think some of those weirdos would be scared to do shit, but they're like, yo, I gotta be more slick with it. How
Which
can
is
I not be
true.
Caught?
And what?
How can I fucking, blackmail somebody so it doesn't come back to,
Well, like the main thing I usually find is just that they just use their power.
That's all. Yeah, that's
You just use your power. Like,
Comes
yo,
down
if I
to
tell
it.
people not to work with you, they're not gonna work with you.
that's why they're abusers, man.
Hey, man, start somewhere.
It's fucked.
It's interesting, yo. It's interesting. It's interesting. It's messed up, but it's still interesting.
It's the world we live in.
So I know something we didn't really get a chance to talk about last week. Definitely was, shout out to LeBron. You know, as part owner of the Boston Red Sox.
Neat.
So, you know?
Best baseball team.
Fuck the Red Sox.
Red Sox.
You're a Red Sox man?
I used to be a Red Sox. No, I lied. I'm so chopped. I was not a Red Sox man. I was thinking of the Reds. But no, I was. I'm lying. I'm very, very high. Yeah, I was a Boston Red Sox fan. There was a point in time where these niggas were not being touched.
When was that?
Jeez. I don't remember what year it was, but
It was like 03.
something like that. These niggas were nasty.
Where Manny Ramirez and fucking was on that team. Yeah, fuck Boston, bro.
I just like.
I don't care,
I
bro.
was just a fan of the color red.
I hate all Boston teams.
I hate all
so-
Boston teams, bro. I don't give a fuck.
Well, like, shout out to LeBron, though. You know,
Shout out to
big
LeBron for
moves,
that, though.
but, you know, Boston, I hate every team.
And he got Liverpool. Both the teams that I don't like in their relative sports, he got.
And
I rate it.
And he's
Oh,
on the
fuck,
Lake,
man.
and he's on the Lakers.
What do you mean
Hey,
Liverpool? Like he
Liverpool-
has part ownership of a
Yeah,
soccer team?
yeah, soccer team, man. Yeah, you never knew that?
Wow, no.
Yeah.
He's got some.
Man owns
He's
a
lasting, bro.
pizza. Man owns a pizza chain.
Blaze.
What else does he own? Like, he has other.
He has other shit. Still.
He has like what Clutch Sports too.
No man's getting robbed for the LeBrons yet, though.
Bro, LeBrons don't look sick. Like, I would only cop LeBrons just to be like, yo, I'm rocking LeBrons while I'm balling. But other than that,
LeBrons are legit ball shoes.
yeah, they're ball shoes. They're actually just legit ball shoes. But preferably, I like the Currys better than LeBron
Really?
and the Lillards. I like those shoes better just because, like, Curry, mainly because they're high cuts. And I'm a man to sprain my ankle better.
Lie.
So I'm a high cut man.
Are you an undercover man, though? Or
What?
Under Armour man? Sorry, gosh, it's an undercover.
Yeah, I was going to say undercover. What do you mean?
Yikes.
Under Armour. I mess with a look of Under Armour here and there, but like, you know, if I had to choose one, it would probably have to be might be Nike still.
Nike.
Yeah, just because Nike has like all the shoes, bro.
No, me, bro. Actually, when it comes to shoes, yeah, nah.
Like
Still
shoes,
Adidas.
even like some gear. Like, even though I'm rocking Adidas pants right now,
You gang all day, bro.
but like I still kind of prefer Nike, you know. Shout out to Microsoft,
Why?
because you know Microsoft's about to cop Discord.
Holy.
Discord.
Bomb, 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 bomb. That's hard.
Yeah, but yo,
I actually did not know that.
what's crazy though?
They better not fuck up Discord, eh? Because Discord's nice.
What's crazy about it though is that they're saying that they're like right now the offer is standing at like $10 billion.
Of course. Of course. Of course.
So like, for those that don't know,
Discord is gonna cash the fuck out, bro.
For those that don't know, Discord is basically like what would you consider? It's like a
Discord is like a group oriented, like a community orientated.
this is what the post says. It says it's a video game chat community.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
because it's like you
But
can
it's not
create your own
like
you can do more
server.
with
But
it.
it's not necessarily just only video games, because I'm in other Discords that like
So,
music
I mean,
man.
you can do more with it.
Like, but yeah, I would
Yeah.
say it's like a community orientated like
Platform.
friggin'
Yeah, 'cause
like,
you can-
like room basically.
Yeah, you can create your own servers and
Yeah.
like with your friends and stuff like that.
Yeah,
and
shout
have
out the
other
Lab Pack
people.
Discord. You already know.
What else? What was the other Discord? I forgot what we call that one.
Black.
I'm about to pull out the name because I'm gonna give these mans a shout out.
What is it? Black Power.
The Black Panther
The Black
Party.
Panther Party. Yeah.
So shout out to those mans in
Yeah, yeah.
Discord.
Hey, yo, Discord is lit, man. I've had Discord for fucking
Yeah.
at least almost 10 years now.
Microsoft doing this is gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
It's
Because
a-
you know
it's
what?
a-
You know
it's
what
a
they're
big
gonna
chess
do?
move.
They're gonna be leading.
If
the,
they implement that into Xbox, it's fucking over.
oh, they definitely will.
It's
100%.
fucking
They're
over.
gonna find a way to do that,
Bro.
and then be on top of
Sony
like, right
can't
now-
match that.
right now the future is low key gonna be like a Netflix for games, and Microsoft is controlling that market right now.
Yeah.
Like
Because they're getting to it right now. Basically,
that's what I mean. They're control.
Yeah.
They have right now. They're doing it perfectly. They're they're just finding ways to implement it just
everywhere.
better. Like right now, they're even doing things where like if you're already a part of the membership, some games that drop day one, you're able to play it.
That's sick.
So it's like, yo, like, why would you want to be with anything else, right? So
Yeah.
right now, that's the future, man. And seeing that Discord is gonna be another, because that's what Xbox whole thing is like online experience community shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
That
It's not just about the
right,
fucking games.
right now they have the whole club shit that I think is madly underutilized.
It's very underutilized.
Yo, dude, I wish it was more active because I'm like, yo, sometimes I'd be playing games. I'm like, yo, sometimes you guys don't want to play the games I'm trying to play, but I'm trying to find new people.
Yeah.
And it's like you could put message boards up and all that shit. Like, yo, I'm looking
trying to
for.
play.
And it's like, yo, them owning Discord just.
It's another level.
That's
bro, that was yo.
That's what I'm saying. So imagine Game Pass with Discord.
Because you already
Discord
have Game Pass on PC.
and you also have Nitro on Discord, which they have their own like games. Like Discord has their own actual games.
I didn't even know that.
So
like,
yeah,
bro,
even if they do all that,
Man, Discord is crazy, bro.
Right now,
if Microsoft owns Discord, it's
they're making a lot of power plays right now.
It's a lot of chess moves right now.
crazy.
They bought this one company called Bethesda for like another how many billions of dollars.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So now a lot of their games, I think going forward that they're gonna be making is gonna be exclusive
Holy
Xbox
man.
and shit.
I'm telling you, man. I think Microsoft got some cooking. That's why
They do, bro.
They've been quiet for a bit.
That's why
never
they're
gonna
being
lie.
quiet. That's why they're quiet right now.
Yeah, they've been quiet for
They're being
a bit.
humble. They're being really humble right now. Just
Yo,
just upgrading shit slowly.
I'm telling you, this Phil Spencer guy, bro.
I'm telling you, right, yo.
He's making the right
Glass
moves, bro.
somebody. Glass a stick.
Yo, it's because like the main thing that I'm finding is like right now they're basically, as you said, they're taking the next level for gaming communities, and it's not just like even though it is about the game, but at the end of the day they're trying to make it more as a community hub.
Yeah.
So like you come to Xbox, it's like okay,
link with people, bro.
Yeah, I'm here to link up and just talk to people sometimes, or just if you have a game and as you said your friends don't have it or they don't want to play, all right, let me go to the message board. Oh, these people are looking for one person. All right, cool. I'm gonna jump in their party.
Yo, you know what times I just thought about? I'm like, yo, this.
And Discord has their own streaming thing too.
I'm always playing and some shit, and it'd be like, yo, this person is looking for a group of people to play with. I'm like, I don't have that game.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
I've
like,
seen
yo,
that too.
it's pretty cool. Like, you could send that broadcast out like, yo, anybody trying to play this game right now?
Trust me.
But I think it's just too like, it's too open. Like, it just flies anywhere.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I don't know you. Like, I'm not even. I wasn't no.
I wasn't even your friend or like a mutual.
Yeah, well, it happens more with my friends and shit. But I'm like the people I'm my friends with. But I'm like, I wasn't in any, like, I wasn't in any type of mood or anything to play like a pirate game. I was playing like racing right now.
Mm-hmm.
But I could imagine if I had been in a room or server where I'm looking for that and something came up, I'd be like, oh, interesting. Like,
so basically, you're saying like you prefer it not to pop up for you if you're not playing that game or
if
something.
it's more something specific, I think that just adds to the whole to the whole purpose of it. Like, say like I'm playing Forza. I'm pretty sure it kind of does it, but like, say I'm playing Forza, and now if I go to the club thing, and it's like, yo, I set up a message or whatever, like, yo, I'm looking for people who are down to do circuit or sprint races only.
Yeah.
In rear wheel drive. And if anybody's down for that,
Yeah.
they could join in that lobby. I don't know how it would work, but I would just assume that it would make things more easier if they're gonna implement this whole like Discord thing into Xbox. Like, it's like I'd prefer having something targeted to what I'm trying to do rather than like something left field like, oh, by the way, this person wants to play this. If you want to switch games and play it, it's like, yo,
like I'm on the No Man's Sky Discord, and it's wild still.
Yeah, there's enough. I think I'm on one of those too. Yeah, a lot. There's
No Man's
people
Sky,
talk about so much shit.
Trust me, I'm on Rocket League, Minecraft.
So you see how they have
all these
each
games.
individual rooms for a specific thing. It's like, yo, I could see
games. Yeah.
they do that kind of thing with like Xbox somehow. Where like, yo, I'm only looking for a man, like somebody
on this type of game.
on like, yeah, I'm only looking for somebody on Forza looking to drift.
Yeah.
Like, all right, sick.
No, I think it's the same thing as when you say you're looking for somebody to play with. I know that you can be specific with some of it.
On Xbox?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying, like, with the whole Discord thing, I'm pretty, like, just seeing how...
Oh, yeah, with Discord, I think it'll be a lot better because, like, as you said, it'll be like a server. Like, Mans will probably have, like, servers, like, how we have our own servers and everything. It'll probably be, like, Forza drifting only. And, and then Mans will be like, yo, I'm running a circuit at this time.
No, they would have a Forza channel, but then within the actual Forza Discord... then they would have like
individual
rooms.
Oh
rooms, yeah, and places
like right now.
Well, that depends on the person. That depends on the person.
No. This is verified actual.
Oh, they actually have a server. Oh, I didn't even know that. Still,
like actual verified thing. Let me show you.
Oh, they got verified channels.
Verified for the games. Yeah.
Oh, that's hard. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, bro.
See, yo, that's a game, bro.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm sitting here raving about this, bro. Like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, so that being implemented in Xbox would be.
Sky, and it has like a little verification that you know it's the actual game and shit.
Okay.
Yeah. This is Rocket League.
Yeah, I might need to try to find like a local Apex.
Yeah, bro, just look at all the
that being implemented. If that gets implemented correctly into Xbox, it can be sick.
It's over.
It's over
right now, right now, what its system that it's going at right, like how it's moving right now, it's whatever. It's like it's just there. It's just another tab that you don't go over.
Yeah.
On the menu on Xbox, it's hidden. Like you have to keep scrolling over to you. Like, oh, what the fuck is clubs?
You can get back down. Yeah.
And you're like, okay.
You have to pass like everything together. Bro.
Yo, I remember one time I went into it. I'm like, yo, like this would be cooler if it was a little bit more integrated.
Yeah.
Like if they made the club, if they made the club shit, like your dashboard. I think it would be crazy.
That would be sick. Yeah. Like, where's like the first thing you see?
Yeah, like the club. If the club shit had the club UI shit was the dashboard, I think it would work even better. Cause like, so I'm like, you could go down to all these servers if you want, and then be like, oh, okay, like let me see what servers there. I'm playing this game right now.
See, which man's on which server?
Cause you already know how like you could like press the home button and then exit to a different like tab or some shit.
Yeah, because I know you can also just customize it. That's like I know that's one thing that they give you the freedom to customize your home screen.
I just know every time I go into club shit, I'm like, yo, it's inactive. There's so many people who I guess would sign up the first time, I guess if something was new, and then it'd be there for a bit, and then it's just inactive. It's probably like 3 out of like 300 people that are in the club that are active on it.
Yeah. I know we started a Loud Pack club, and that was basically it.
On Xbox?
Yeah,
see? And
this was like probably like a couple of years ago when they first introduced it. We made it, and then we just never went back to it.
I'm telling you, if they get Discord, it's gonna be that's gonna be the new thing, man.
If they get Discord, 100%. But I was gonna say we're wrapping up for the pod.
I have one more topic.
Oh, you got one more? I dropped that.
I didn't know if you knew this, but apparently, the NBA is not gonna thing for weed anymore. Test for weed.
So is this like forever going on forward, or is it just
apparently it's gonna be permanent?
Oh, okay. Yo, shout out to that. Let me give an applause for that, bro.
Apparently, I see it on a post. I don't know how accurate it actually is, but that's what they're saying, man.
Yeah, because I know that
weed's gonna be not tested anymore.
I know that they basically did it for like the bubble, and they also did it for like this season also.
Bro, nobody, all these, you're talking to niggas, bro. Like got these fans, Bill, fam. Like
a lot of these
they're going to Bill.
I hope you niggas ain't smoking.
Like, and you know they're going to Bill, fam. Like, come on, man.
I don't want to be like generalizing, but
it's not even.
I would expect a whole bunch of niggas to at least be smoking.
Yeah.
Especially from the hood.
Especially from the hood.
You got bare mans from the hood coming through.
From the hood coming through, bro.
A lot of our employees are from the ghetto.
But apparently, what's his name said Matt Barnes is saying like a lot of like owners and fucking like
they
coaches and shit build like crazy.
They don't press because they're like it's just like the
That's
rules
what they're doing.
It's just the rules that they have to follow.
Yeah.
Like the NBA and all that, because like that's what they have to do because they're trying to make it like a family thing. So you can't be having mans be supporting like marijuana companies and be like, yo, I'm in the NBA.
But that's what's changing now.
Well, now it's changing because like things are different because now like marijuana is starting to be like
Hell, it can
more
be helpful.
It's more it's being more accessible to people. It's being legal and all that stuff. So
yeah.
So like it's a different time now.
Might be, yo.
Yeah, shout out to all the guys that can ball up freely.
Yeah, Lion play
Terrence
ball,
Ross and all that.
Terrence Ross is spilling blood.
Terrence Ross is balling up, bro.
Bloods, bro.
Terrence Ross is balling up right now.
Bloods, I swear.
Especially now he's the best player in Orlando.
Bro, he's
Man's balling up. But yeah, thanks for listening to episode 16 of the Mossin podcast. Make sure you guys tune in next week, Wednesday, when we drop the next podcast. Now we're on YouTube, so we also got some clips for y'all. We're on YouTube now.
YouTube upgrades.
So now we're on YouTube. We got some clips on YouTube. We got timestamps. Shout out to Marcus for the timestamps. Make sure you guys rate us, subscribe, like us. Go on splashnetwork.ca to, have all the podcasts and playlists and all that good stuff there. Make sure you guys rate us 5 stars. 5 stars. We're trying to grow the podcast every week.
And throw some comments in.
Dash some comments.
Give us your opinions too.
If you guys got questions or stuff you want us to talk about in the pod, just shoot us a message. Shoot out the message to Mossin. Shout it out to Splash Network. Shout out to me.
Slide
Nick,
in the DMs.
Marcus. Just DM us. Let us know. Wagwan.
It's open.
That about. Peace.